beautiful soul. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Are you dying to know what is transforming in your life? How dramatic, right? This reading is going to give you clarity on what aspects of your life are transforming and why they're transforming, okay? And then I'll pull some additional cards at the end just to get any messages from your spiritual team. So that's going to be today's reading. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, I do have spots open, so that's linked down on my website. And I also do free daily card readings every single day. So also if you're interested in that, I recommend that, and that's all linked down below. So let's jump straight into the pile selection. So we have 4 groups today. This is pile 1. This is Strawberry Quartz. This is pile 2. This is Rainbow Moonstone. This is pile 3. This is Fluorite. And this is pile 4. This is Lepidolite. All right, so timestamps are listed down below for your group. Let's jump straight into the reading. Hey, pile 1s, welcome to your reading. Let's jump straight into it and see how you're transforming. So the first couple of cards are gonna be what aspects are transforming in your life. And then we have why this is transforming, as well as a time frame of when things could be changing or when this transformation will occur. So let's get started and see what aspects are transforming in your life. We have fertility. Let all take root, seed and sprout. Let new life be all about. Look at that. So that can mean a lot of things, right? Fertility and of course like the traditional sense of how people would think about it, but this is kind of just like fertile in like so many ways. This is being able to just attract abundance to your life. And abundance is tons of different things that bring us joy. So you're transforming a stage of just kind of being fertile, but this is also just kind of something you're learning as far as being able to call upon this abundance and accept it, because there's something with recognizing it, but also like with this image, there's something about recognizing it as well as kind of letting it in. Let all take root. And so it's like this is almost to connecting to that root chakra, that this is such like a root foundation for you, is something to do with being able to plant seeds and you know exactly how to take care of them and know how to bring that to fruition. That's what's transforming. The other aspect is health. Mother Earth sweet, Mother Earth bright, bring to me health and might. So definitely take it as it resonates, but for some of you, there is like one of the aspects that's transforming is your health in regards to fertility. If you've been having, blockages with that, basically. If that doesn't resonate, in general, like there's just kind of this overall kind of root health that is kind of really coming through to me, where it's just kind of this inner strength, this inner love, this inner rooting system that you've rooted more to Mother Earth as well as to spirit and to yourself. And so there's kind of this connection here. And so this could be spiritual health, this could be physical health, this could be emotional health as well. So whatever you've really been dealing with, this is an aspect that's going to be transforming. So just take it as it resonates for you in your life. And then the other aspect is healing. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring me to your healing power. Yeah, something is definitely transforming. And like I said, for some of you, it's going to be physical, mental, emotional, some type of thing in your life that's a foundation is healing at this moment. Health healing, right? Like look at this. And it's all like that root chakra. It's a foundation. Something is healing. And so this transformation is bringing about these aspects into your life. Okay. Let's keep seeing what else these aspects have to do with the situation. We have Ace of Voices. And Eight of Materials. Yeah, see, this is all just about like inner transformation, because the Ace of Voices really makes you think about coming into like your own power and having ideas and being able to act upon them, kind of like what I was saying here, being able to plant seeds. Like look at this too with the Queen of Materials. Like obviously materials in this deck is Pentacles, and so that's abundance as it is with the Queen here and this Eight of Materials creating this. You create like this fertility in your life by being in this state of just abundance, and the healing that you focused on and the healing that's coming from this transformation is just kind of allowing more to open. So this is pretty amazing, because this is definitely what is transforming in your life, is your ability to, I mean, healing something, but I think also your ability moving forward, how to move through obstacles that affect your healing. Wow. Okay, now let's see why this transformation is occurring for you. We have wait. It's not yet time, things are being woven. Yeah, see, this makes sense, because to me, again, this is about a foundation. So this, what's transforming and what's occurring is a lot of things, I think, are a lot of space is being made with the healing here and the focusing on health and this transformation. There's going to be a lot of space made available. And so there's kind of this waiting period of maybe some of this hasn't quite happened for you guys as far as the healing aspect. And I think this is also just kind of knowing that things are being woven, right? Things are being really created in your favor, but I really do think it's about making space. That's what I'm picking up. We also have professional assistance. So this is occurring to maybe connect you to people who are meant to be on your spiritual path. So maybe that has something to do with this healing. Maybe you seek out some type of professional assistance depending on the healing journey, and that connects you to what you needed to open up the space, or it connects you to someone who's going to be in your life. But I think for the majority of you, it's connecting you to someone who's going to help you open up this space, because it can feel like a very hopeless place when we're in this constant cycle and we don't have enough space available. And so finding someone who can help you make space is kind of what this transformation is doing for you. Wow. We also have embrace spirit. Look at that. Yeah, I kind of talked about that earlier, where it's like you're really kind of integrating a spirit here. And I think that's embracing that, you know, things are really changing for you, and understand what is transforming around you is so many root foundations that are going to bring open space. So abundance can come into your life, and that can be really whatever you want it to be. You're going to have the ability to create it, and you already have this skill as it is. So it's not like you have to wait to really, you know, take advantage of this fertility aspect that is transforming in your life. Like, take advantage of it now, but it's only strengthening as you're healing through, you know, clogged up energy. If that makes sense. All right, let's get a time frame of when this could be occurring or how long it could be. It's really hard to like get a distinct time frame because, you know, things are always changing. So spirit doesn't quite work that way, but you can ask for kind of like a time frame in general, and your intuition will kind of let you know what that could mean for you. Okay, so but I have a few options here. So we have 85, So that could be, again, 85 days. But following your dreams is kind of the message here, that this transformation, I think, could last, 85 days possibly, because when you think about the healing that's occurring and, the processes and stuff like that, like it could take that. So it's just kind of depending on what your intuition is telling you. But following your dreams, like the point of this also, right, of why this is occurring is to make space so that you can follow your dreams, right, under this root chakra card. We also have 63 and parenting. Look at that with the fertility. That's beautiful. So that could be a confirmation for some of you that, that could be 63 days that this is going to come to fruition, or you're going to start to see progress with this, or whatever the case is going to be. So see how these numbers really tie into your intuition. And let's just pull a few more cards from your spiritual team. They have more guidance on this situation in general, or the time frame. So let's see what they have to say. Spiritual team, what more advice do you have for them on this transformation that is occurring for them? Thank you. Okay, we have a few here. So your spiritual team is coming out through faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust in the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. So I think it's about kind of practicing this waiting period and knowing that this transformation might take a while, right? With some of the numbers that we have here. But it's all about continuing to have faith about what this is actually doing. And that doesn't mean that there's not joy throughout healing moments, because we're always constantly healing as we're evolving. This is like kind of a constant process. Like beautiful things are obviously coming in your life no matter what. So it's kind of just continuing to have faith that things get more and more beautiful as you let go of what doesn't serve you and you heal old patterns and mindsets. Let's see what else we have. Lady Venus is here from your spiritual team. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm, with that Ace of Voices. See, your spiritual team is saying when there's more space available, your intuition is a little bit louder. And then you'll really be able to hear and accept these downloads and these understandings of where you're going in your path, where you're going towards your dreams, or as a parent, or whatever it is. Also from your spiritual team is Green Tara, Supreme Protection. You are protected, cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation, trust. See, there's a lot of advice here from your spiritual team about trusting and having faith in what is changing for you. Spirit has your back, right? Embrace spirit, yeah. And so there is a lot of trust that your spiritual team is asking right now, because I think there's feeling of disappointment when it's like we have to think about time frames on how long things are going to take or how much healing do I have to go through. But this is actually like a really beautiful thing, because a lot of beautiful things are coming as soon as you clear space. You know what I mean? So as you clear one thing, it opens up the space for something to immediately come forward. So keep planting these seeds of what you want your dreams to be and keep following them. You're going to keep opening up space and healing these wounds that, hold things back. And so your spiritual team is just saying you're definitely protected. And then the last card from your spiritual team is the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back, right? Embrace spirit. Spirit is with you, like spiritual protection, like expect miracles. Yeah, spirit is definitely here for you guys and here to protect you, and knowing that this is just part of the beautiful journey. And it's kind of about your perception too, about how you choose to see these different situations that you're going through. So your spiritual team is really just encouraging you to have faith and lean into love as you go into this transformation. Wow. Yeah, so this is your message group number 1. Let me know what you thought of this. And this looks like a beautiful transformation that you're going through and the beautiful things that you're opening up in your life. So let me know what you think of this and leave me a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hey Pile 2s, welcome to your reading. So we're going to see what's transforming in your life, starting with the aspects that are transforming, and then why they're transforming, and then a time frame of how long this could happen or when. We'll kind of see what the vibe is. So let's jump straight into it. We have safe home. I cast this circle around about. Safety now is beyond doubt. Look at that. Harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. And courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns the light. Yes, so the aspects that are transforming in your life right now is really your inner resilience. With this courage, right? Your courage is getting an upgrade. It's kind of like the wording that I'm hearing. You're really like getting a new piece of armor, if you think about it that way. And just kind of feeling more fearless towards what you want to pursue, and it's because there's this inner harmony that is reaching this transformation. So safe home, you know, this could be your physical home if that's been present for you, but I think for the majority it's kind of that inner home, right? Like maybe your inner home was very chaotic, like your inner world was very chaotic, and so it never felt safe to be in your thoughts, to be in your feelings, to be present. And now that's something that you've already worked on, it seems like. And so what's transforming is now you do feel safe within your own little world, and there's this harmony. And so what's really coming forward of transforming is your courage and what this is going to do for you, okay? So let's learn more about these aspects though. 5 emotions, yeah, for sure. In reverse and Temperance. Yes, so definitely with this 5 of emotions, like this immediately to me is kind of like what I was saying, like this inner chaos of not feeling safe within your own self, but it's almost like self-inflicted with this card just specifically, right? Just like really feeling like the world is just like things just keep piling up with like the icicles. So I think this is kind of how you used to feel, and this is actually such a huge transformation for you. I'm hearing Spirit say like this is huge to be able to come out of this and reach this harmony within yourself, because look at this, like look at this harmony as things are changing and as things are evolving. You've stood tall. You've been unbreakable, you've been unshakable, right? And this courage is only continuing to build because you've exercised it, is what I'm hearing. And so it's really transforming and getting that upgrade. And so that's why I think this Empress is in reverse, because this is occurring, right? It hasn't happened yet. And so, but this is kind of like really why this, I mean, we're going to get into why, but it's already coming through why this is happening and why these aspects are highlighted, is because it is so much about your inner power and kind of realizing how powerful you are, okay? So these are the aspects that are transforming. So now let's see why, a little bit more why they're transforming for you. We have Earthed, learning how to be human in a world but not of it. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. And perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Yeah, definitely. So I think why this is happening is because you now are kind of reaching this inner harmony. And because of that, you have like more space available, you have more awareness available to kind of see things from different perspectives. You're able to more zoom out and kind of say, okay, what's very present for me? What am I afraid of? What do I want to do? You're really entering the state of courage so that you can create your dream life. And we kind of talked about that here, right? Like kind of coming into your own like divine power and energy, which is manifestation, one of them anyways, being able to truly know that you have the power to direct and move forward your life. And now you have the greater perspective to know this and do this. And then the earth is, you know, learning to be human. I think it was really about coming into, you know, this safe house, and we all have soul contracts. And so what you may have experienced with feeling this inner chaos was kind of really meant to sit with emotions and learn how to work with emotions and kind of just everything about that human aspect. Because I am getting like that's kind of like a soul thing that you wanted to learn in this incarnation, is learning how to really fully live in the human experiences. And so you've done that, and now you've created that safe space where you can teach others how to do that. Okay, why else is this occurring? Fragmented energy. Yes. This is occurring to, I think, bring the pieces back together, because this is who you truly are. You are someone who's fearless, and I think what I just said, someone who is really meant to teach and help others find those missing pieces of themselves. Because it's like this safe home that you never had internally, you know, could have been really affected from your childhood. And so you never really had a safe space in general inside yourself, and then outside of yourself too. And so there was always like these kind of fragmented pieces of your energy that you found the missing pieces. You've come back to who you are, right? Or you're going to, in other words, depending on what these cards say. But yeah, fragmented energy, these pieces are going to be coming back together through this transformation. We also have challenge your perception. Look at that, and this perspective card. I think this is a huge aspect of what is transforming. Is, again, I think it's about space. I think you're going to have the awareness of not only what's best for you, but also knowing what's going to be best for who you're trying to heal and help as well. Look at that. And then know your power. See, this is exactly why this is occurring, is so that you know your power and you know what you're capable of. And so you're really going through this with this transformation, but this courage card is kind of just, this is just beautiful energy. So let's dig into now the time frames, because I'm curious. So, you know, Spirit, things are ever changing, so this isn't going to be an exact time frame. You're really going to have to use your intuition in the sense what one feels right for you. Just claim that, but you're going to have to feel that guidance from your spiritual team. But we have a few options here, so let's see the possible time frames of how long this could happen or when this could occur. Yeah, however it resonates. We have 67, so that could be 67 days, 67 hours, you know, we never know here, but this is one possible time frame. We also have 48, so it could be 48 days, 48 hours, right? I'm feeling more days is a little bit more prominent, I think, with this group. So I think the probability of 67 days that I think because what I'm picking up is I actually feel like a lot of you have already entered this transformation, or you're about to. So I don't think this is days until it's going to happen. I feel like this is days that it lasts, because there's lessons within these aspects that you're learning to kind of solidify these, right? Because I feel like you've really already dug into these aspects, but now you're kind of solidifying them as you're coming into your present power. So there's still like lessons, like little, you know, mini lessons. Think about it like a video game, I guess, right? Little objectives that you need to complete throughout this transformation to really like come out through it, if that makes sense. So I'm picking up on days. So I think 67 days or 48 days or 19 days that this will last. So just kind of take it as it resonates, and you may not know exactly right now. And then when this kind of starts to occur, one will resonate. So yeah, just follow your intuition. But now let's get some last messages directly from your spiritual team. Let's just see what they have to say about this situation. What messages do you have for group number 2? Quite a few. Your spiritual team really wanted to come through. Okay, your spiritual team is coming through saying Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. I think that's kind of a reminder of your spiritual team saying that as you are going through this transformation, to just kind of allow the lessons and the things to unfold as they need to, not forcing anything. Your spiritual team also says life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Oh no, right here. We do have physical activity. So that does kind of connect for me, where come into your power can really be connecting with like your kind of life force energy. And so your spiritual team is saying, you know, to feel kind of this self-empowerment, don't be afraid to really play with your sexuality and your sensuality in whatever way you feel called to do that, to express yourself and feel empowered. Okay. Your spiritual team is also coming through saying trusting heaven with Archangel Michael too. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Your spiritual team is also coming through green Terra, supreme protection. This is actually in the last group too. So I think there's a lot of spiritual energy protection here with this these transformations in general. But we have you're being protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Yes, lots of, you know, challenge your perception or your perspective when necessary, right? Your spiritual team is also saying love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. As you're creating your dream life, your spiritual team is kind of saying to you that always kind of lead from a place of love, because when you're always creating from love and leading from love, that things are always going to be in that energy. Okay, and then the last card we have from your spiritual team, oh my gosh, is Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Lots of manifestation energy from your spiritual team. So they are here supporting this transformation because they know this is all about you really coming into your power, okay? So definitely let me know what your thoughts are around this transformation and what is occurring and changing for you. I'd love to hear what you think about it down below. But leave me a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hey Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So the first cards are going to be the aspects that are transforming in your life, and then we're going to see why that's transforming, and then a time frame of how long it could last or when it might occur, okay, depending on the vibe. So let's see what we got going on. What's transforming here? We have true love come to me. True love shall come to me. As I do will, so mote it be. We have magical powers. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. And we have knowledge. Let me connect above and below, let the knowledge of ancestors flow. So I think the aspects that are transforming is, one, your kind of spiritual abilities, right? Being able to, I mean, it depends on what it is for you. It could really be anything, but it's kind of this inner power, right? Like these kind of spiritual gifts that you were given are getting kind of like an upgrade here, and you're gaining new knowledge around this. So you're studying it, or you got a new tool to practice it, something like that. But whatever this kind of talent that you have in mind is, or that you possess, right? Like this talent and strength that the spiritual talent that you possess is being strengthened through new acquisition of language or of knowledge. Language, maybe for some of you it's language, but yeah, I don't know where that came through. So yeah, that's the aspects. And then here we have this true love, and so to me this is also kind of about being able to manifest energies to come forward to you as far as others, right? So if you're manifesting love in the form of like friendship or romantic relationship, just kind of harnessing this spiritual gift, and building upon your knowledge somehow opens the space for this. So let's kind of see more about these aspects. Chariot. Oh my goodness. The Hermit. And the Hierophant. Yes. I mean, look at this. Like, the Chariot's all about like really fast energy. So now I'm going to be really curious to get into like your time frames, because I feel like this is, it could be occurring like as you're watching this. But like these aspects, I think it is a, I'm tongue tied. It is about unlocking your like huge spiritual abilities, because the Hierophant, right? Like that's higher knowledge. This is about higher spiritual knowledge. And so with this knowledge card, think about, you know, this spiritual gift or talent that you do possess, and how can you gain more knowledge around it? And again, that could be through practice, that could be learning, but there is something higher that is going to be transforming. This knowledge and this power is going to be transforming, right? And so the Hermit, it is like this inner power. So, but I think it's coming up fast. I really do get that. So I think we've identified what's transforming. Let's see why this is transforming in your life. Curious if it's that. We have Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And I think that's why the knowledge is like required, so that this can get like an upgrade, right? If that makes sense. Like your powers and your, or the skill or this energy, whatever however it resonates, is getting an upgrade. And so that's why this is happening. Also have consciousness, great gratitude. Yeah, and I mean this upgrade and the Hierophant, right? Again, this is greater spiritual knowledge. So because of this, you're getting a rise in consciousness. And look at these butterflies and all the birds. Like, talk about transformation. And so there is just something here about just a raise in like consciousness, a raise in, I mean, really that, because this Hierophant card is just really speaking to me. Like, I really think this is the huge why this is occurring. And this must be just like a byproduct of it, in the sense of being able to connect with people because you're in such a high vibration. We also have see yourself in nature. This is also why this is occurring. So kind of what I just said, right? Being able to feel connected to others, or being connected to others. Because you're in this higher knowledge, maybe you're going to be able to see people like more clearly, like their souls more clearly. And maybe that's why that is happening as well. So I find that really interesting. See yourself in nature, see yourself in the connectedness and feeling connected to others. And it's not because you have higher knowledge than others and you're, you know, better than others. It's just about that you have this higher awareness, and you're here to help others and guide others. That's the point. Okay, so now we know why this is happening. So let's get like a time frame of maybe, I feel like how long this could last, or when it could begin, because I don't know, I feel like it could be a mixed bag for some of you. So let's just see. Again, this is going to be a little bit general, so you're just going to have to use your intuition, because Spirit won't give you distinct time frames, because things are constantly changing as we're making different choices. So this is just based on your current energy, but you're also going to just have to see what number really resonates with you, okay? And you have to be honest with yourself. All right, so we have 41. So that could be, I think it's days. That is kind of feeling like has been pretty resonant. So I think it's 41 days that this will last, as far as like this big transition of learning what you need to know in order to really upgrade this, and self-discipline, right? That it's going to take self-discipline. We also have 81, so it could be 81 days for some of you. And focuses maybe more on leadership with knowledge, right? So, you know, because we did talk about helping guide others. So maybe for some of you, the lesson like more of the lesson that's kind of being learned through these aspects. For some of you, it's leadership. For some of you, it's self-discipline. That's interesting. That distinction is here. That really calls to me because of the red backgrounds here, and it makes me think of root chakra. So it makes me think of something like a base, right? Like a foundation. Okay, the last time frame is 5, change. Okay, so I think this is when it begins. This could be 5 hours. This could be 5 minutes. This could be 5 days, 5 months. It's really just going to depend on your current alignment and where you're at. But yeah, I like these are kind of the lessons that you're going to learn within this transition, if that makes sense. Either self-discipline, leadership, or both. And maybe, you know, just one of the time frames resonates. So really, however it does. But let's get some messages from your spiritual team now of what they want you to know around this transition. Guidance for group number 3 around this transition. Okay. So lovely how they just kind of like gently push them out. We have Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. Your spiritual team also says ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Come into who you truly are. You're ascending, you're awakening, you're integrating. Your spiritual team also says humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Leading through love, right? As you're being a leader, as you're being self-disciplined, it's about having love in every aspect. So your spiritual team is saying, don't forget love. We also have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Yep, spiritual upgrades. Oh my goodness. Wow, group 4 or group 3, excuse me. This is amazing. Let's see the bottom of the deck because I'm curious. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. We also got that right there. So there you go. I knew I felt called. So yeah, group 3, this is your reading of what is transforming for you and why it's transforming. Really hope this brought you some clarity and some light as you kind of go forward on this journey. So let me know what you guys thought of this, and I'm sending you guys so much love and light your way, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hey Pile 4, welcome to your reading. All right, so let's see what aspects are transforming in your life first, and then we'll see why they're transforming, and then a time frame of when this is going to occur or how long it will occur depending on the vibe. So what aspects are transforming? We have wisdom. On a Wednesday with the waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep, that lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. Look at that. And study. Let mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. So I'm getting what's transforming in your guys' lives is one, actually your sleep. So I think for some of you, you know, really with this owl too, I think of being like nocturnal and not getting a lot of sleep. And with this dream sleep, I think that's something that is transforming for you, to give you more space back, it seems, to be able to have more clarity with your studies and be able to kind of have that inner wisdom and kind of that will and ability to make decisions because you have more clarity. The human body needs sleep. We need sleep. So if you've been like overworking, like that's why Spirit is going to be pushing you into this transition. But let's learn more about these aspects because you did have quite a few tarot cards. Yeah, so you've been trekking for sure. Okay, so a little bit more about these aspects is, see, definitely with the Seven of materials, I do feel like you've just been so busy and you haven't been getting the sleep or the rest in general. So your rest cycle could just be changing too, just like the ability to give you more space back. And so that's something of, you know, more aspect to what is changing. It's also too kind of something to do with, I mean, the Seven of Voices and the Knight of Voices, like opening up more space for you is kind of really, I think, why this is happening, but we'll kind of learn more about that too. But that's really the aspect of it, is it's about space when it comes to being able to study or learn about the things that you're passionate about or that you're curious about. And this Three of Materials is, and the Page of Emotions too, I think is still about having space to be able to just do what you love, because this Wisdom too, like being able to kind of spend time with people, because there's two owls here where there's like individuals here. So it's like on, you know, these two levels of what's transforming is this aspect of making space so that you can do what you love, which is, you know, I guess in that aspect here is, sharing wisdom with others, but really just being with others, right? Being in the same room as people who have the same mindset you do, or the same interests, or the same knowledge, because that does tie to it. And being able to be passionate, right? And share that with others. So this is really what's transforming, is this kind of wisdom and the space being able to be filled with it, right? And it's because you're getting more sleep or rest, or just spending more time giving back to yourself, not letting so much of like the shadow aspect of this like workaholic, you know, like kind of energy taking over, right? Being able to say no, like there needs to be more of a balance. So let's see why this is happening. I feel like we kind of have a sense, but let's definitely see what Spirit has to say. So we have called, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Yeah, so you're being called to something higher, and because of that, Spirit needs you to get into a state of more balance and kind of do what you love, because gaining that wisdom through what you study is part of your soul mission. We also have courage, having the energy, right? Having the space and the courage to go after the things that you love, which I feel like you possess, right? I feel like that courage is very present, but you have to have the space and energy to do it. And so by, you know, spending more time refueling, you'll be able to have that courage again to set out, right? Energy. We also have the vast universe. Yeah, see, this is part of like your soul mission. And I picked that up, that I felt like this was kind of part of what needed to happen. And your life has been kind of hectic, it seems like. So Spirit is kind of really pushing for this transition to occur in your life, because it's just meant to happen, to push you forward. We also have be patient. Yeah, so be patient with the transformation and these aspects. So kind of figure out, you know, first of all, as this is transforming, how you can rest, however you're feeling called to rest, in other words. So let's say the time frame of how long this is going to occur, or when it will occur. I feel like it's going to be kind of a mixed bag, so we'll just kind of see how it resonates. I just want to give that disclaimer that, you know, Spirit is not going to give you exact time frames, because everything is always changing as we're making different decisions. This is just currently based on your energy. So you're just gonna have to see what number resonates with you the most, okay? We have 88, abundance. Definitely claim that. All of you claim that, like, because I mean, that's infinity, right? Like that's abundance as it is, but which makes sense with some of this higher energy too. But so 88 days that this could happen or occur. I'm kind of feeling like length of, you know, learning this lesson. We also have 71, health, focus on your health, right? Coming back to making sure you're making space. So lasting, I feel like is what I'm getting. Like this is gonna last 71 days, this is gonna last 88 days, but just claim it only if it feels correct. And then relationship change, 56. I don't really resonate with the relationship change. I don't pick that up here, but some of you could, so just take it as it resonates. 56 days. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, don't get so caught up, on the time frame stuff, because again, things are always changing, and Spirit is saying be patient here, as far as don't try to rush it. Don't try to do anything differently. Just follow the flow of the universe, right? Just follow this calling. It's just one step at a time. Let's get now some guidance directly from your spiritual team on this situation. Guidance for group number 4 on their situation. Look at that. Okay. We have first from your spiritual team, Cloak of Wisdom. You already have the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Dang, wisdom's there twice now. Like, they came through. So whatever you're kind of like have in your head, like you're wondering about, or like you feel like you don't have the answer to, like they came through to just tell you, you have the answer. You have everything you need. So remember like this wisdom that you possess. Your spiritual team is also saying devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Your spiritual team is also here with light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. You're being called. And then your spiritual team is saying face fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And look at that with the courage, right? Yes, having courage, facing the fear. Your spiritual team is definitely saying here, like, move forward with, like kind of welcome this transformation in, because it's a very positive one, right? Like all these beautiful things that you're unlocking. So definitely let me know what you guys thought of this. I hope that it brought you some love and light on your journey, and it helped you kind of understand a new transformation coming your way. I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and I will see you in the next reading.